Welcome everyone. My name is Rainer and today we're back in Oxygen Not Included, episode 10 already. In the last episode we did a couple of things. First of all, we sent Otto to Grossini and also Devon, by the way, to prepare this asteroid a little bit. We made some ladders, we made access to the teleporters, and we made this here in preparation in our extra time. They only stayed here for the daytime of the cycle so that they would not lose their morale. But yeah, we made some basic preparations here in order to send over a duplicant once we get one. That is good in a couple of things like digging and construction. Those are the most important things. Maybe science also to learn quicker, but we'll see. Also, we did a couple of more things. We also hooked up the polluted water that we got from this geyser to our oxygen system. The biggest thing, however, that we did last time is we dug our way to another geyser, which turned out to be another natural gas geyser. It's dormant for another 22 cycles, but once it is active, we will pump even more natural gas into our storage here, which already has quite a bit of natural gas. In today's episode, I want to look at our food situation. We have, of course, these refrigerators here. One is unpowered, which contains muckroot, which does not spoil, so that's fine. It also can contain nutrient bars. The other one is powered, but as you can see, we still have stale food in here. And stale food is, of course, a waste. You have to compost it, and that basically costs you a lot of calories. So we went from 90,000 calories to 72,000. Bit of a waste. So why is this spoiling? It is a sterile atmosphere, so this is in carbon dioxide, but the temperature is still too high. As you can see, the fridge brings the food to 1 degree. If you want to get food to last forever, you shouldn't get it to 1 degree, which the fridge does, which makes it refrigerated. You have to get it to actually minus 18 degrees, which sets the food in a deep freeze state. And that combined with a sterile atmosphere will get a 0% change per cycle. So that is what we're going to try and achieve today with our food. And we're going to do that in a way that it's a little bit automated, but I'm not gonna make it the final solution yet because this is, again, not our final base, but we're gonna make this a little bit nicer. What I'm gonna start with is moving these refrigerators. We're gonna move them actually out of this sterile atmosphere, and we're gonna put them here in this grate hole, which is a little bit weird because it's the food is going to spoil faster here, but the duplicants will be able to get the food much quicker if they want to eat something. So we're going to put our fridges here. Of course, we're going to connect one fridge to power, and then we need a way to fill these fridges. We're not gonna put all the food in here. We're gonna actually store most of our food in a separate spot. And I want to make that in a nice spot. I want to make an outsweeper also to fill these fridges. So we're gonna put that, I think here it should be able to reach those tiles. Can I see that? Yeah, it can reach both of the fridges like this. So I'm gonna put it here. Then of course I need to power this as well. So we're gonna put some power cables over. And then we're gonna make a tile where we store our food. And I think I'm gonna do that inside this wall. So in order to do that, we need to actually dig out a bit because we have to access it from the other side, from the outside. We're gonna make some granite ladders down. And then we're gonna dig up, let's say this part here. And then we're gonna make some ceramic tiles here in order to make this last more. We want to pick up the food as soon as possible here. So we're gonna make a sweeper here. We're gonna make a loader here. And then we're gonna move over the food to the tile where we're gonna store the food. Of course, we need to get a way to cool the space that we're going to put the food in, and we're gonna do that with a thermal regulator in this case. So that is a new thing, and this is also going to help a bit maybe to keep this thimble reed a little bit more up to temperature. I'm gonna put the thermal regulator here, and then we're gonna make some ventilation insulated pipes. We're going to go down Wait, this is the out. Yeah, that's okay. I'm gonna go up here and then we're gonna over until we find the spot where we can put. I think I'm gonna put it here. The auto sweeper should be able to reach this tile. So we got probably gonna put it there. I'm gonna wait with the radiant pipe until I'm sure. And here also we need to have a pipe in and we need an overflow with a gas bridge out. And then we need a gas pipe temperature sensor to make sure that we only cool down the gas that we're gonna use in case it's over a certain temperature. This pipe is going to go further to here and then up. So yeah, I'm probably gonna put it here if I can. So they have something to do. Let me prioritize this a bit, except for this one, so that they dig first and then we should be good to go. So in order to also make sure that this doesn't cool down too much, I'm also gonna exchange some of these pipes for insulated pipes. I think I'm just gonna do all of this to make sure that this doesn't cool down too much. Also, to cool down this thermal regulator, we're gonna actually use this. So what we're gonna do here in plumbing, we're gonna use some liquid radiant pipes and we're gonna make 4 of these actually here. And once these are done, we're gonna connect them in the line and this is going to cool down this thermal regulator. Oh yeah, before I forget, this is already very low. So we want to deconstruct this stuff here. We're gonna deconstruct the power. We're gonna deconstruct this. Let me actually cut the power here so we don't waste anything. And then we're also gonna deconstruct these gas pipes. We don't need them anymore. So we have a bit of room here. So what I'm gonna do is build a insulated tile here, and we're gonna actually make that out of ceramic. We'll make it here just to check. And I'm gonna make 2 sandstone tiles there and there. Let's make them as a 7 so that this is built rather quickly, and then we can start deconstructing some tiles and see if our auto sweeper can reach that. Alright, this is now built ceramic. Let's deconstruct this, and I'm pretty sure this will reach in there. So I also want to exchange this and this tile for ceramic. And we want to make a conveyor chute here. Yeah, it does reach this far, so we should be okay. I want to make some conveyor rails to bring the food there. So we're going to bring it like so, I guess, into here. And then some ceramic tiles as a 7 there and there. And then we also want to make some radiant gas pipe. I want to make a radiant gas pipe here. And let's just make it out of steel because we can. I'm gonna make that there. And then we close off the rest. So we connect this and we connect that up. And I don't think we need anything else in here. Yeah, we need to have a gas in here, which we can cool down, which is a sterile atmosphere. We can choose between carbon dioxide, hydrogen, and we can also pick chlorine. Chlorine will also remove germs from food if we have it on food poisoning. So that is very useful. So we're gonna use that. But first I want to build all of this. We can actually already remove these 2 here. And let's prioritize this here mostly. Alright, the gas pipe and conveyor rails are built. So we have now a place here. You can see that this is accessible. We're gonna quickly build a tile here to check. But even when this tile is built, we should still be able to access this spot. I'm pretty sure that will work. So let's see that. Yeah, we can still access this spot and that is perfect. So let's deconstruct this tile again. We're gonna use these refrigerators, of course. We're gonna put our muck roots and nutrient bars in there now, because they don't need any care. So we can just deconstruct this one and we can put everything in this one. And then this one is going to be for the edible stuff. But we're not going to store 100 kilograms in here because that would make it such that the food will spoil slowly. We're actually going to put a very, very low amount in here. Something like 2 or 3 kilograms. Let's start with 2 and see if the duplicants can eat enough. Alright, so we have oxygen here, which is of course not what we want. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna say allow manual use, consumable ores. I guess we cannot select the amount here, which is a bit annoying. Yeah, I'm not gonna do allow manual use. What I'm gonna do is I set up another automatic dispenser here, and we're gonna drop a little bit of bleach stone here, which will be picked up by this conveyor loader. So we set here consumable ore bleach stone, and that will be shipped to this spot. We're gonna just ship a little bit, so we start off-gassing chlorine here, and then we close this off once there's some chlorine in here. So this is now built. We set this to, let's say, 1. Let's set it to 1 kilogram. 1 kilogram of bleach stone is actually quite a bit. Yeah, let's set it to 1 kilogram of bleach stone. So now a duplicant should get it here. Yep. And then we immediately remove it here, so it's dropped. It goes in here, and the bleach stone is transferred to this spot. It's already off-gassing. And once it's here, we start off-gassing bleach stone here, or chlorine, I mean. So now we have to close this at a time when there's actually chlorine there. Let's see if we can make that work. Okay, we need to have more. Let's make it 2 kilograms. That was gone very quickly. Someone get some more chlorine. And let's deconstruct this here. Okay, we have chlorine or bleach stone there. Let's get it in here. Oh, they immediately pick it up. That's the problem. Ah, that's why. Let's say we remove the bleach stone here. Let's put 2 kilograms of bleach stone. Let's make it 1. Now I understand. So we put 1 kilogram of bleach stone in here, so it can off-gas here. We have 1 kilogram there, and we put it in here. Bring it here, and then we should see chlorine here. Yeah. So let's quickly close this off, and then hopefully this will be pure chlorine. Okay, perfect. So this will continue off-gassing, and we'll get a bit more chlorine in here. 15 grams is not a lot, but actually I don't think it matters. It might be more stable if you have more chlorine in here. Now we need to make sure that we finish this line. We already have the radiant pipes here, so we can actually disconnect this. Oh. Move over. And then this one also move over. And this needs power, of course, so we need to also bring over the power cable. Like so. This is all as an 8, it's fine. We want to make this rather quickly. And of course, we need to fill this loop. We're going to use hydrogen for that. We have quite a bit of hydrogen here, 581 kilograms. So let's build some hydrogen, some gas pipes as a 6. And we're gonna move it like this. Jump over. And then in here. Actually, let's just disconnect this for now. Let's disconnect this also for now. I don't want, yeah, actually it doesn't really matter. So we're gonna get hydrogen in here, and if the hydrogen is above -30, we're going to put it through the thermal regulator, which lowers the temperature by 14 degrees. So we're gonna make this very, very chilly. All right, the gas pipes are now in place. So that means we can introduce our, whoa, 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 whoa. Cancel. That means we can add our hydrogen in here. So it's gonna cycle around. It starts out pretty hot, 28, even hotter, 30 degrees. So this is not gonna cool down immediately. But the more we push on, the better it's gonna get. This is now powered. Yes, it is. So you will see that once this comes through and it ends up here, then we will have this cool down quite a bit. 14 degrees, it should be lower because it is higher than -30. So here we go. The sensor says green, so the thermal regulator is active, and the hydrogen comes out at a bit more chilly than before, and this is gonna generate some heat, which will be counteracted by the radiant pipes here. But yeah, we are going to heat up this a little bit, which is good for our thimbleweed because otherwise it gets too cold. Thimbleweed just likes it over 22 degrees, so yeah, a bit of heat doesn't hurt. We are slowly filling this up completely. This should be okay. I think I have an extra tile or maybe two extra tiles on this spot, so this can be fully backed up. Okay. Oh. Oh, I guess that was a little bit too much. It did back up. So now we need to empty one pipe. I need to just deconstruct one. All right, deconstruct this one, I guess, as a 9, and then we're gonna reconstruct it again. Now we have a little bit of hydrogen somewhere here, but it's fine. Okay, now it's flowing again. We have hydrogen there and there. We have to see if this still works if the flow stops. It might still be too much. Yeah, it is. So this is now too warm. Yeah, we need one less again. Although this is 200 grams. We're very close. I think I need to remove one more tile of hydrogen for it to be perfect. But we are starting to cool this down quite a bit. We have to see how this keeps flowing. Anyway, we don't need more hydrogen, so the rest I'm gonna cut this off here, like this. Then we're gonna just input it all in this room as long as it fits. We have some hydrogen there, so this gas bridge we're gonna just reverse. And then this room will just have a little bit more hydrogen in it. Should be fine. Ventilation, gas bridge. Let's bring it over like that. And maybe we can just sneak out one hydrogen packet here, because I think it's still too much. Could of course always add a buffer here. Well, let's just leave it like this. And I think I'm just gonna sneak out one packet. We can deconstruct these here. Okay, that one is over. Now we connect this. One goes over. Okay, and then we disconnect this again. And then we should be all good with the hydrogen. Let's see the temperature. We are already in the minus 0.8. This is -8. So we are cooling this down quite nicely. And then this tile, this chlorine will be very cool at some point. We are still at +18, but yeah, hydrogen is coming in fairly cool now. It'll take a little bit of time. Alright, the chlorine is now at 2.3 degrees, so it's getting very close to agreeable temperatures. At least the refrigerated temperature, which is 1 degree, critical starvation. Oh yeah, this is okay. That's a starvation area. Anyway, we are cooling this down fairly quickly. We are almost -degrees now, so what we're gonna do, allow manual use, and then edible, we're gonna put our barbecue, pork jelly, cooked fish, meal ice. I don't think meats. We're gonna put our omelets and all of this here. We're gonna put that all in there, and we're gonna deconstruct this fridge. As you can see, we have some more stale omelets in here, which is a shame. These are also going very soon, so let's compost that as well. All right, so now we have omelet in here. They are refrigerated, so it's actually the same as before. But once this cools down more, at some point it will be even better than the fridge down there. And what we're gonna do here, so this is 2 kilograms, and what I'm gonna do here, I'm gonna say, let's put some omelets in here. And if our duplicants want to eat, because they cannot reach this, they can always go in here and eat this omelet. And the rest of the omelet can just stay here. As you can see, we have quite a bit of omelet in here. Our atmosphere is at minus 11 now, so very close to what we want. And the gas in here is at a very, very chilly minus 35. So we're really starting to cool down this area now. Yeah, it's coming in at minus 30, the hydrogen, and the chlorine is now at minus 12, minus 13 almost. And once it's there, we should be good to go. So sometimes some of this stuff will go stale. So we want, well, actually it shouldn't at some point, but if it happens, I want to be able to get rid of that. So we're gonna make another conveyor loader here. Then we're gonna make a rail. I want to put it down slightly, a conveyor bridge there, and then we're gonna make a chute here. We're just gonna drop the stale food down here because this is where our compost is. And I'm gonna make a little platform here. So the compost food is just gonna drop here. So now our chlorine is at minus 20 degrees. And if we look here at our food, it's at deep freeze. And that means our food does not spoil anymore. So that is already what we want to achieve. Let's see, we have some omelets here at minus 58. But yeah, now it will not go bad. Unless it goes in here, of course, but we'll only put a little bit of food in here, enough for our duplicants to eat. I think 2 kilograms will be okay because only 2 duplicants will eat at the same time. You can see here Liam is taking some food out of here and there's one left. 1 kilogram. Actually more than 1 kilogram. So yeah, this should be okay. Why is this not powered? Are our batteries empty? Yes, thank you. Why was that not being filled? That's so weird. So yeah, 2 more things. We need to connect this one here to power and then set this to, what was it? Compostable. And then we can say which compostables we want to put in here. We don't want to allow manual use, so we'll just put all of these in there. I guess all compostable can go in there. And once we select something to be composted, it will be taken out by the auto sweeper and put in there. So that also means we can start deconstructing this here, buildings. Let's deconstruct all of these, all of this, and I guess one of these. No, just let's deconstruct all of this. So one more thing that I like to do is we noticed just now that these gold generators were empty. We can of course avoid that by making sure that we fill it with an auto sweeper. So yeah, we're gonna introduce more and more auto sweepers because they just make life that much easier. And we have a lot of coal here and we should be able to reach that from here. But yeah, these need to be deconstructed first so we can put in a auto sweeper here. All right, the poles are gone now, so we can select a auto sweeper out of copper is fine, and we can put it directly on here. You can see that it can reach the top coal generator and the bottom one as well as these 2 spots for our storage. So we can put it nicely here, and this one will just fill the coal generators ASAP. And then we can also actually lower the priority of these coal generators so our duplicants don't do it themselves anymore. Actually, we also have this neural vexylator and I haven't used it yet. Do we want to wait for our new duplicant and put him in here? Let's just wait until we get someone new, 1.9 cycles. Let's see if we get someone and I'll put him in here. See if we can get a nice trade for his time alone on the other base. In the meantime, we're collecting a nice amount of plastic. We have over a ton now and reed fiber 38 units, so that's very nice. We also have 1950 kilograms of steel. Oh, we actually have a tropical fry egg here. Nice. And 3900 kilograms of ceramic, which is also very nice. Coal is looking very good, 82 tons almost. Our stone hatches are doing a very good job. We just need to make sure to keep up with the igneous rock because they're eating a lot of igneous rock. So one last thing I want to do in this episode, as we see here, we don't have a lot of polluted water anymore, which we are using to generate oxygen. And this cool slush geyser is still dormant for 28 cycles. So what we're going to do is we're going to pump out this polluted water that we have here with a liquid pump, which I'm going to install here. We're just going to make an insulated pipe up and connect it, and then we also need a power wire up to this power wire. That is how easy it is, and we need to, of course, open this up a bit. And then there's gonna be some polluted oxygen, so I want to make sure to put a deodorizer here, also with a wire like so, to catch this polluted oxygen so it doesn't spread too much. Our chlorine is at a nice minus 27 degrees, so that is beautiful. And all our food is in deep freeze, perfect. Just as I want to see it. Alright, this pump is now done. We can close this room off again. Like so. Let's hope that nobody goes back in here before this is built. We only need one to be built. I will still keep an eye on this because I don't want to have a duplicant get Devon. Quick. Okay. He's out. Otherwise he would have gotten locked in. And that's not what we want, of course. So we're getting new polluted water from here. In the meantime, we're just digging all of this out. We can also deconstruct all of that and dig out this here. Just destroy everything. Let's see, we have another duplicant. Let's see. Operating, digging, decreased husbandry, increased machinery and medicine. Actually, Bunhee, excavation. Bunhee is not that bad. Static design, this is very bad. This is very bad. But critter aversion, I don't really mind that much. So actually, let's put Bunhee in the base. So welcome Bunhee. We're gonna make sure that Bunhee does not leave because we're gonna make a training room for Bunhee. Let me see, schedule. I'm gonna put Bunhee in a separate training schedule. With only 2 bedtime and 2 downtime. It's gonna be for Bunhee. Actually, we're gonna move that to here and here because we can. And then we're gonna make a small training room real quick. Using sandstone is fine. I'm gonna make like this is already enough. We need to have a manual generator in here. And we need a ceiling light and a power wire down. And then we also need a pneumatic door there. Okay. So once this is built, we can put Bunny in here because Bunny, as you can see, she's very, very slow and she needs some training in order to get a bit quicker. And you can train duplicants very quickly by making this manual generator and a lamp and put the duplicant on there for an extended amount of time, basically all the time. Okay, and then we're gonna make sure that nobody can get in here. Yeah, nice, except for Bunhee. And this is gonna be a priority 9. Actually, 1 second. We're gonna first clean this room out because I cannot stand the fact that it's messy. So let me clean this up. Where the hell are you going, Bunny? You have to stay in the base. You're way too slow to go out there. Oh boy. We have a little bit more here. Come on. And then this is gonna be all you do. So schedule, Bunny. No, actually that's priorities. Bunny, you're not gonna be supplying. You're not gonna be storing. You're not gonna be digging, not building, not farming. You're only gonna be operating. No tidying, no toggling, nothing. You only will be operating. And that means you're going on here. Exactly. So this is all cleaned out. So default, nobody goes in here. So we're gonna set this to a 9. And Bunny is going to just be running here. She's a little bit hungry. How much calories does she have? Quite a lot, so that's fine. Let me see. Schedule. Do we have overlap? We don't have overlap actually. So that's wait, where's Bunny? Here. Yeah, that's fine. So she's gonna be running on here all day. improving her, I think it's athletics and machinery. So yeah, and then she's also going into the neural vaccinator to make sure that she gets an extra trait for her journey on the other asteroid. All right, we still have quite a few cycles to go until this natural gas geyser becomes active 12.1. This one is actually active again, so we are still collecting 191 kilograms of natural gas per tile, so that is really a lot. And we continue destroying or digging out a lot of this asteroid. We want to clear out everything. Maybe next time I'll clear out a lot of this. We'll see what we're going to do. But for now, our food looks very nice. It's not gonna spoil anymore, at least not fast. We have an omelette in there. Let's actually try, because this is not that much. Let's compost this, and this should go into the conveyor loader. Very nice. Then it drops here, and it's gonna be here. Nice. So that works perfectly. We actually have some stale food in here as well. So let's also compost that. And it's actually also being picked up here and put in there. So our duplicates don't have to carry that very far anymore. There goes Bonnie again. Go train. Train, my child. You'll be strong and fast for the new asteroids. Anyway, that is going to be it for this episode. I hope you liked it. If you did, make sure to push the like button and subscribe if you haven't done that yet. See you in the next video.